So if I wasn't wearing a hat and all dressed up like this, you'd probably think I was in the Caribbean or somewhere like that. But no. I've joined the Yarmouth to Shalfleet section of the coastal path, stitching it all together for you. And I've just walked out of Yarmouth, and yeah, it was a bit of a road section, and you don't watch me for that. So I didn't bother with that. I wanted to get down onto this sort of trail, this path, and show you what it's really all about. Not me. Look at this. Behind me. Oh, there's some beautiful houses up that path that joins up to the road. But look, the sky. That is someone's beach hut. Incredible. So anyway, yeah, I have got about 13 or 14 miles today. So if I can get through the first bit without going A over T. Very muddy down here, I wonder why. Yeah, about 14 miles today towards Cows. Don't know if I'm going to get that far, but hoping to by 4, 5 o'clock-ish, something like that. If the going's a bit better than this little section anyway, which I hope so, otherwise I'm definitely not going to get there. So yeah, I'm back. It's been a week and a half or so, a couple of weeks since the last one. The sun is shining. It's a cool one again, but that's fine. So let's get on it. Let's do this. Bye. Isn't this better? I wonder who's catching my lunch or dinner. Look at this. I'm so pleased to be out today. It's like well, it is in fact a breath of fresh air. Told me to divert a minute ago. So, considering how much rain there's been recently, I thought I'll take notice of a footpath diversion this time, as I do always, obviously. So yeah, footpath diversion, but it's pretty well trodden, so I think it's been in place for a while, so we'll see how it goes. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but yeah, there they are. No, you won't be able to see it, but behind me, well, battery and gun emplacements. Yeah, let's go and have a look. There you go. There's a couple of gun emplacements here. They've been reinforced with steel girders by the looks of it, so whether that's, I don't know whether it's a preservation effort or what really, but and I couldn't find when they were actually built, so but you know what it's going to be. It's either to protect ourselves from the French or the Germans. I'm sorry, but you know, that's the way it is. Anyway, let me get back to the track and get on. I'm a bit like Bambi on ice today. It's so muddy. The going's pretty slow, to be honest. Bearing in mind, I mean, it's beautiful sunshine today, and the views have been tremendous. Just blocked by those trees at the moment. But so I'm heading east now towards the next town is Shalfleet, and it's about 5 miles away. About four now, and then it's probably about the same again, maybe something like that, to Cows or Gurnard. Probably Cows is probably a little bit further. So, but it does head inland a little bit after this stretch to Shalfleet, because Hamstead Estate, there are tracks through it, but they're not marked as such on the OS, so I don't think I'm going to be able to follow a coastal path. Well, the coastal path doesn't follow it all the way through, but oh look. Oh, fail on the kissing gate. Oh no. Anyway, back on the track. I got distracted then, honey. Back on the track. So as you can see, it is pretty muddy. I've even had to get the gaiters on today. This is more like it. Some phenomenal views here. This is the Hamstead Heath Estate. I think it's Hamstead Estate, Baldner Heath. I've just come off, straight across that coast path down there, across to those bunkers there, and then following this path. Sorry. Following this path along that way. But following this path, there was... Oh look, a muddy kissing gate. Honey. I'm glad that section's done. That was, honestly, I almost gave up. It was so muddy. And look, a spring sprung. I don't know. No jacket. Anyway, you can probably tell now I'm making some progress on this track. It's actually a proper track. I've just seen a Royal Mail wagon come past, so there is civilization, some lovely, beautiful houses as well. But anyway, have you got the pole dart music out of your mind now from the last video? It's been going round and round and round since then. So we're gonna have to find something else to distract you on this one, or Mrs. B will anyway. Challenge. So yeah, 4 miles to go to Shelfleet. Woodland trail walk, which is, as always, just nice. And I'll get some views of the ocean, or the Solent, when I can. I can see it from here, but you can't. I'll bring you back. So yeah, the coastal path is closed. Now, this Hamstead Estate on the north region of the Isle of Wight is not somewhere that you can get to very easily, to be honest. There's a road, we call it the top road, that goes from Newport to Yarmouth, but it's a long way inland, so we don't... All there is here is a load of tracks that come out to farms and very, very lovely houses. And so I don't know it that well, and I don't want to risk going that way. I'm going to actually err on the side of caution and do what I'm told. So I'm sure it'll be fine, but because I don't know it, I don't want to end up turning around and coming back. So my worry is this way I'm going to end up on the main road. Dull as, I know. So we'll see, and I'll bring you back when I know. But even when you get diversions and they look like this, what's to complain about? I think that inlet down there is Newtown Creek, which leads to a little hamlet called Newtown, which back in the day, I don't know, 900, 1,000 years ago maybe, was the capital of the Isle of Wight. I think we're going to walk through there in a bit. The rate I'm going in about 2 days, but yeah, it is beautiful down there. There's a bird sanctuary and a hide down there that you can go and do your spotting. And there's open fields behind me as well. I mean, it's tremendous. Enough. Still walking through Hamstead Estate. And I was just thinking, although I hadn't seen this creek yet, this is Newtown Creek still, I was just thinking, nearly everywhere you look, it is beautiful. There are such views and vistas and scenery. And then I come across this. Obviously it's high tide today. It's high tide at the minute. What a beautiful spot. And I find it's like a bridge over troubled water. I can write a song about that. Anyway, continue. I need to check the map in a second because there's a sign up here saying coastal path, and it's been cheating me the last half an hour or an hour or something, because I'll then get to it and it says closed. So, map check. Just thought I'd stop. This is Shalfleet, or Old Shalfleet. The village sort of extends because it's been, over the years it's been extended. But a beautiful church, 11th century. Now, nearly every town or village has a church on the Isle of Wight. They were proper God-fearing folk back in the day. But yeah, always beautiful looking places, aren't they? It's a proper high tide. Look. Coming into Newtown now. And the sun is still out. Lovely day. Look at all that. Where would you rather be? Don't put any comments in. Caribbean, Mauritius, all those places. Who wants that when you've got this? So that is Newtown Old Town Hall. And as far as I can see and read, it reckons to have been a meeting place there since around the mid-1250s. Although this one was built in 1699. But it fell into disrepute in the 1800s. Disrepair. I fell into disrepute. No, this fell into disrepair in, yeah, the 1820s, I think. So, history with Ian on the Isle of Wight. And I'm just going to walk through the little hamlet of Newtown for you. Take a few snaps. It's a beautiful little place. Oh my God, even his hat is off now. Jacket's off, hat's off. Come back in an hour. Anyway, coastal path. I've just come through Newtown. The coastal path goes, it's through that, there's a field there and it heads you through the field, and I know it'll just be a muddy old mess. So I'm not going to do it. I'm going to stay on this road, which is a lovely road anyway. It's usually very quiet, so it's no problem at all. And I'm not going to show you, but I'm just walking past house of that famous yachtswoman. Lives on the Isle of Wight now. Can't remember her name. We'll put it in the comments, or we'll put it in the video later. Yeah, I said there's not much traffic, and then there's Royal Mail. Got to get through, haven't they? So yeah, last I looked, 52 subscribers. I'm humbled and I'm immensely grateful. But yeah, 52 subscribers last I looked. You lovely people. I don't even have that many people on my phone contacts. So anyway, very grateful for that, and some lovely comments as well. But yeah, if you do like what you see, and not me, that over there, for example. Yeah, please like, subscribe, comment, buy coffees. Must check that actually. My coffee making from my flask is distinctly average, so I need to up my game in that respect. Anyway, let's get some miles in. See you later. See, if you were doing Isle of Wight walks with Bear Grylls, you'd be eating that by now.
Upon a summer wind, there's a sudden melody, takes me back to the place that I know, on the beach.
Hello to Thornness Bay. I don't think I've ever seen the water this high at Thornness Bay. And we've been down here loads. We used to come down here speedboating like quite a lot of years ago now. We've even camped on that beach behind me, but you're not allowed to, so don't do it. But yeah, what a beautiful day. And look at this. Look at that view. Of course, I've had to walk through the caravan farm that is Thornness Holiday Park. But it's off season, so it's not very busy. But opposite, that's my route through towards Gurnard and then Cowes. I think I've got about another 4 miles maybe to go. If I get that in today, I'm rescued tonight by my eldest, Matt. Shout out Matt, thank you. Someone's got in my picture. How rude. But that was gutting. Just doing that little piece down on Thornness Beach, Thornness Bay there. And the coastal path actually carries on along the beach and then towards Gurnard. But it's such a high tide, I can't actually get past it. Anyway, I've had to double back through Thornness Holiday Park and then back onto the road and pick up the road for another mile or so. So I'm going to backtrack up this a little way and take a left because there is a track. Don't often see views like that. You got to do some miles to actually see them, but honestly, isn't it beautiful? That was a really muddy stretch again, but I mean the path is still here, but it's, I mean that's recent, I guess. So I don't know what's to come of the coastal path going forward, because a lot of it is not coastal anymore, and most of it is mud. Here we go again, look, more mud. I've been having to go full Tarzan on a lot of these things, trying to get past or over or round. And I mean the boots, let me tell you about the boots. These Solomon Ultras that I've had for a month or 6 weeks or something like that now. Well worth it. They have been just superb. They've not let a drop of water in, not a drop of mud in, and they're really comfortable, warm. Can't fault them. If you're looking for a pair, go with the Solomon Ultras. You won't regret it. More kit reviews next time on Ian's Rambles. And this is Gurnard Marsh. Pretty little spot. Gotta find somewhere to wash my feet off. But anyway, here we are, Gurnard Marsh. A couple of miles out from Cowes now. When I moved here about 28 years ago, all these shacks, I can't call them shacks anymore, but when I moved here, these were shacks. No one wanted to live here. Well, some people did, I suppose, but now, probably about, I don't know, £250,000 a throw. No parking, no garden, well, a little bit of parking. Maybe a bit underneath it. But, yeah. This is Gurnard Seafront. There's a green there. Got more £30,000 real estate, those beach huts. So yeah, I thought I was just over 15 miles now. I've got about half a mile to go into Cowes, and that's it for the day. That's the Yarmouth to Cowes segment of the coastal path, which has not been very coastal in places, not very path-like in places, more like mud bath-like, but some great views, great scenery as usual, as you come to expect on the Isle of Wight rambles. I'd just like to sort of close it here then, really, with many thanks to the 52 subscribers so far. I'm absolutely made up with that. If you like what you're seeing and hearing, and then please like and subscribe, and put in any comments you like below. Next section, I'm not sure what the next section is going to be. I think I'm looking at Fishbourne to Ryde, or Ryde to Seaview, or something like that. Anyway, but in the next week or two, I'll let you know. But anyway, for now, because I'm rambling, see you next time. Take care. Bye.